Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been so long since I filmed. I was so busy. I had New York and then I had prom makeups. I had senior pictures to take and do makeup for. I have a wedding next weekend. Actually, it's an engagement party, not a wedding. And I have just been booked and I have had no time to sit down and film and get all my stuff out and think of a new look and even execute editing and any of that. Like, I've just been swamped for April. I cannot believe that April is over. It literally, this month has been the quickest month of the year so far, and we are in May 1st right now. I can't believe that. May is my birthday month. I am going to Louisiana with my sister and my best friend for my birthday trip, and that's going to be mid-May. It's going to be right before my birthday. And I'm 1 month away from Bonnaroo, which is insane to me because I feel like that I was just there like 4 or 5 months ago when it's literally almost been a year. So this will be my second time going, and my two best friends are coming with me this time, and I'm so excited that they get to come. It's going to change everything. It's going to make everything better. And if it beats last year, then that's going to be crazy because I swear I've never had so much fun. So I do apologize for not filming or uploading in a while, but I'm sure you guys understand. It gets busy, and my hair is not gray anymore. It is blonde, as you can tell. I am back blonde. I really like it. I just wanted something different for the summer, I guess, and blonde never fails me. I always have loved blonde more than dark hair on me, but I do keep a dark root just because my eyebrows are dark, and I like my dark eyebrows, and I want to keep them dark. So I compromise my hair with that, and I love it. I really do. But yeah, so that's new. My room, I have finally made it, I guess, filmable. It was so ugly at first, and my sister and I share a room, so it's kind of hard to balance when I can be in here when she's going to be gone for a while. Right now she's at the gym, I think. She's probably going to be home any minute. And we got a new dresser. So it's not an old ugly wooden one, and it looks pretty in the back of my video. TV is not ideal, but we're working on that. And we need to paint the room. Anyways, it's a work in progress, but I like this better. The lighting isn't great today because it's overcast, and my two windows that are shining on my face don't have any direct sunlight. So throughout the video it is a little bit choppy as far as the colors and blending and stuff, but this is, I guess I'm going to call this like a summer hot pink look or something. I don't know. But I primarily use the Venus palette by Lime Crime, and I used almost every color out of here. And then I used also the Lime Crime liquid, what is this called? These are the Velveteens, the Lime Crime Velveteens, and I used the shade Bleached. So enough talking. I guess I've been rambling for a minute now. So if you would like to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, first I am going to prep my face using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This is just what I use for my primer until I find something that I like better. I like this one though. A lot of people have been using it on YouTube. That's where I got the idea. Of course, I'm going to use my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the shade Medium 1.5. I really need to try more foundations because I've been stuck on this one for so long, and I'm ready to try something new that I could potentially like better. I think I might even blend it out with the Beauty Blender just because it gives you more of a natural, softer look. So I'm just going to blend this foundation out with the Beauty Blender. I did buy a new concealer that I'm trying, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I got the lightest shade. This is Chantilly, I think that's how you say it, Chantilly. And this was the lightest shade. When I get darker in the summer, I will probably go down a shade, but I have pretty fair skin, so I just chose this one first. So I'm going to highlight under my eyes. Down my nose. I always do my upper lip just because I feel like my makeup always comes off first right there. And down here is where I have some problem areas, so I'm just going to dot this. I think I'm being dramatic, but I'm just gonna dot this on anywhere I want to have extra coverage. Now with a wet beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend that out as well. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with MAC Emphasize Press Powder. I'm going to use the Morphe M438, yeah, M438, to just pack this underneath my eyes. This is not a completely matte powder, which is why I like it. It kind of makes underneath your eyes glow rather than just be a flat matte highlight. I like it better. It just gives you more dimension in your face. So I'm just kind of dusting that over everywhere that I just put concealer to set it down. Next, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just some loose translucent setting powder, and I'm going to very lightly just dust it all over my face, and it's going to give us a nice smooth canvas for bronzing. So I just knock off most of it so that it's like this, and then I just kind of just pat it all over, because I found if you try to put a bronzer on top of your foundation directly, sometimes depending on the bronzer, it kind of goes on choppy, and I just don't like that at all. So I'm going to use my NARS Ita brush and start contouring my face a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use the Bronze Booster by Physicians Formula. It is this color, kind of just like a sandy natural color bronzer, and I'm going to use my NARS Ita brush still and just right here in the hollows of my cheeks. Also right here on my forehead. It's really overcast outside today, so I feel like the lighting is definitely affecting how this makeup looks on camera, but just gonna have to work with it. Going to slightly contour my nose just a little, just because I don't really have a reason. And then I'm just gonna go in with this Morphe M527 brush and just kind of blend everything out that I just put on my face. So I got the, what is this, the Morphe 9B palette. This is their blush palette I bought at IMATS when I was in New York a couple of weeks ago, and I swear, like, I had this in my shopping cart at 5 different other times ready to buy it, and I don't know why I just never went through with buying it, because I should have. It's really a great palette. There's lots of different varieties of blushes. I mean, you have like your rosy pinks, I don't really know if I would ever use that one, to be honest. That one might be the most far-fetched one on the palette. And then you have like down here your Barbie pinks. This one's a little pastel. And then your warmer shades right here. So I think today that I'm going to go with this middle shade. It looks a little bit more natural for me, and that is what I'm kind of going for today. These are very, very pigmented, so make sure that you tap off the excess on your brush, or else you're going to have really, really pink cheeks. My friend Molly and I, when we were at IMATS, Morphe was like the line that I was going to stand in for no matter how long the wait was. And we did just that. We stayed in line for about 40 minutes for Morphe. And that was actually short compared to everybody else that had waited up to 2 hours just to get in the line to go shop at their booth. But it was totally worth it. I mean, I got their new concealer. I got 2 of these, and I actually really like them, but I don't think that they had all of the colors to choose from when I was there. I think that they only had a few colors to showcase, because this one is the lightest that they had, and it is perfect for covering problem areas, but it's not great for highlighting because it's not light enough for me. So they did just release them, I believe, on Morphe.com, MorpheBrushes.com. and it looked like they dropped about twice as many colors as they had at IMATS to offer, unless for some reason I just didn't see them. But this is the shade Oats, and this one is, it's very creamy. It's like moussey almost, and it smells amazing. I've never really like had a concealer that smells good, but this one smells like vanilla. It kind of smells like MAC lipstick actually. But yeah, they dropped these. Everybody at IMATS was the first people to be able to purchase them, so that was really exciting. And then they released them, I think, last week or the week before on their website. So make sure you check those out. And I also got the taupe palette. I can't even remember the name of it, and I'm not using it today, so I didn't bring it in here. But it's one of their jumbo palettes, and it's the taupe one, and I really like that as well. So, okay, moving on. I'm going to use ColourPop Smoke and Whistles for my highlighter shade. This is a cream highlighter, but it does kind of go on like a powder. So I'm going to use my M501. This is Jaclyn Hill's favorite highlight brush, and I actually got this in my Morphe monthly brush set this month for last month, I guess. It's May 1st today. For the April brushes, I got this, so I was really excited about that because I've been wanting to try it for a while, and I really like it as a highlighting brush as well. So I'm just going to take some of that product and run it on the top of my cheekbones right here. And lastly, for my face makeup, I'm going to use, I don't remember if I've ever used this in a video, but I meant to. This is the Tatcha Luminous, it's almost gone. I'm so sad, I don't even want to talk about it. This is the Tatcha Luminous, what is this? Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And I bought this because a bunch of different YouTubers said that this is what gives the best glow to the skin. And I really wanted to try it, and honestly, like, it did not last me as long as I thought. Like, this didn't last me near as long as a bottle of MAC Fix Plus, and I think this one does have a little bit less product in it, but you have to use more of this to get the better outcome than the MAC Fix Plus. Like, I feel like with the MAC Fix Plus, you're just and you're done, but this one, like, I don't know, I'm like, every time, and I feel like that's why it's gone away so quick. But I really like it, I guess. I don't put it in the center of my face because in my T-zone I generally get oily throughout the day. So this is a luminous skin mist. So anybody with oily skin, like, you are not going to like this. Don't buy luminous face sprays if you don't like to have dewy skin. And the oily people, you guys won't like this. But anybody with dry skin, this is perfect. Douse your face in it. You'll look like you just got off the beach with this nice summery glow. Like, I do like it, but it's just not worth the money, and this is an expensive product, and I don't think that I'll probably repurchase it. But since I have it, I'm just gonna use okay, and I'm gonna move on to eyes, and I'm planning on using just the Lime Crime Venus palette for this look. I think we can make that happen. Except for a transition shade, because these are all too dark to be transition shades. Okay, first I'm going to take my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly and just coat the top of my eyelid with that to keep my eyeshadow on all day and to make it go on smoother as well. And I also put this under my eye if I'm planning on putting product down there, which I don't really know if I am yet. I guess I probably should now that I've done that, right? My nails were done until yesterday. I soaked them off because I had them for so long. It was just time. And I'm aware my fingernails look disgusting, but we're going to get past that. And for my transition shade, I'm going to use Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. I think it's, I can never remember if it's Morphe or Makeup Geek. No, this is definitely a Makeup Geek. And I'm going to take that on just a fluffy E40 brush. This one's by Sigma, but you can use any fluffy brush. And just dust this over my eyes in no particular fashion. I'm going to try not to move as much because I always do, and like every single time I film an eyeshadow video, I feel like my eyeball is cut out of the frame. So I'm going to try really hard this time, okay? And like I said, just dusting this over my eyes. It doesn't have to be perfect because you can't really see the shade anyways. We are just laying down a base for the rest of the colors. And next I'm taking a smaller brush. This is the Morphe 330 brush. And I'm going to pick up, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna do like a summery pink. I'm gonna use this as my crease color right here. This is the color Divine. And I'm going to take it on this smaller, more concentrated brush and I really wish my camera would stop focusing and unfocusing. I don't know how to turn the manual focus on yet. And that's what it should look like. I love this color. I have put it all over my lid before and it looks really cute when I do that. I like that. I'm going to take the shade Venus and this is going to go on top of that taupe color we just put in our crease. I'm going to take the E55 flat shader brush and pick up this peachy tone right here. It is called Rebirth, this one right here, and pack this all over my lid. And then I'm going back in with just any blending brush and I'm going to soften up this line that I just created with that brighter color. Kind of merge it with the color we already had. And now I'm going to take Muse, this really dark pink over here, and create kind of a smoky eye effect with that color that we just put on. Kind of gonna darken it over here on this side. And then with a clean blending brush, we are going to just soften this up on the outer corners and up here. And now I'm going to lighten up the inner corner a tad bit. It is too bright for me on the whole entire lid. I'm just going to take this little concealer brush and pick up this shade right here called Shell and work that in the inside of my eyelid. I'm going to use my finger. It's going to go on way easier. See that? And just go ahead and soften up what you just did here in the crease. And just very, very lightly, like you can blend it out here with your blending brush if you're careful. I'm gonna highlight underneath my eyebrows with MAC Pro Emphasize, the same color that we used to set under our eyes. So I'm just gonna take this little brush, I think it came from my Anastasia World Traveler palette, and pick up some of MAC Pro Emphasize and just kind of dust that under my eyebrow bone, and at the same time kind of blending it in with that top color on our crease. And that is what the top eyeshadow should look like just about now. And now I'm going to add a wing. This is unnecessary. You don't have to do this, but if you want an extra pop, of course, go ahead and do that. I recently purchased a new eyeliner brush. I didn't have one that was working for me as far as for gel eyeliner, so I did buy this one at Sephora. This is the Eyeliner Precision brush, the number 23, and the angled tip does not work for everybody, but it seems to work perfectly fine with me. I'm going to be using, sorry for the dogs barking in the background, I know it's annoying. I'm going to be using Morphe Slate Gel Eyeliner for this. So I'm just going to grab some on my brush and try to slay this wing. Now for the bottom lash line, I am going to take just a pencil brush that looks like this. And first taking this color right here, Divine, and I'm going to dust this underneath my eyelids. I guess I could put a little pink down there. Sometimes it makes you look sick, but I guess I'm going to take this darkest one just on the tip of my brush and dust it really close to the lash line. Now I'm going to add some mascara and pop on some eyelashes, and we will be almost done. I'm just going to be using some wispy lashes. These are my favorite. These are my go-to. I will wear these if they're the only ones that I have, or I will wear them because I just think that they look the prettiest. So let me go ahead and apply these. And last but not least, I am going to put on my lipstick, and I'm going to use the color Bleached by Lime Crime. This is another color that, or another product, I guess, that I picked up at IMATS. The Lime Crime booth was insane. It was beautiful, of course. They don't have that many products, but the way that it was set up, it was very presentable. And I actually got to meet the founder, Doe Deer. If you guys are familiar with Lime Crime, then you know who Doe Deer is. And she was such a nice person, just took selfies with everybody that wanted to take them, and it was really, really cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and apply this last step, and then we'll be done.